Hey, hey, hey. By the way, yes, I do know that I didn't get everything exactly set up like I wanted to, but most of you that know me know that I will probably just go ahead and start and do it anyway. So, I was thinking of playing a game tonight and thought that maybe others might be interested in checking this out. So, let me do a few things first. Okay, so if you are in the chat, can you just let me know saying hello or something? Let's see, this streams. Current bitrate is lower. Stream health. Stream health. Settings. I feel like every single live stream, no matter who it is that I even watch myself, never can get their stupid settings fixed before the stream starts. All right, so hey, what is going on? The wild guys, how's it going? How's it going? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I will switch to this other scene here. And go back over to this one. And okay, so that music that you are all hearing is this nice little game running in the background here. And so I was just sitting here and just thought that maybe I would play one of my favorite games with everybody here today. So I'll tell you what I'm using as I kind of get into this. And if folks want to talk about maybe some other stuff, then they can do that as well too. I should tweet about this. I'm really sorry. Give me just a quick second here. I thought that I would get a few more folks in to kind of chill with us here. So let me go ahead and add this tweet real quick. Let's see. That is in this PP folder for Premiere Pro, I think. Nope. Where did I put that one? Downloads? Oh. To here and on the share button. Drop this link in here. Okay. Okay. I am finally back. All right, so let's get this going. Let's get this going. Those of you that want to watch later, you can do that too. So let me look here in the chat. So let's see. So Bronx Fix It says, wow, Game Gear. I was just looking at some very good low prices on repairable Sega Game Gears. Well, the Game Gears are pretty easy now to repair. I've actually got one open over here. Let me minimize this screen. And yay. Uh-oh, a little piece fell out. I think I know what that was, though. Oh, I've got one over here that I just opened up. Because it looks like this one's also going to be a capacitor related issue, which is, you know, that's pretty much the way it goes, in regards to all the Game Gears. They're all broken, right now. It's pretty much impossible to find one that doesn't have those problems. So I am going to, is the audio okay on the game playing in the background versus me talking? See if that's true or not. Just let me know if the audio too loud in the background versus the microphone. I think it looks like from my settings that everything is pretty good on that. So going back to the game here, what we can see here is that this is Jurassic Park. This is like one of my favorite games, and so I've played it quite a bit now at this point. And so I don't know, I just thought maybe I would kind of play through this game and see if anybody was kind of interested in it. What I think is pretty cool about this was that this was, Jurassic Park, based off of the movie and all that other stuff. This is the 90s. This is the Game Gear, which is running, I think it's 3 megahertz or something like that. And so they're able to produce these pretty cool kind of cutscenes, all the way through. I played this obviously on my my physical Game Gear, but I've just started playing it on my PC. And so for the PC, I'm using this 8BitDo N30 Pro controller, which it's just a little Bluetooth controller, and it works really, really, really well with this type of game right here. So definitely would recommend using something like that if you were interested. So let's see here. So it says no game audio. I think right now it's extremely low. Let's see here. Wait to after this little cutscene, and let's see if it improves a little bit. Make sure that's all turned up a little bit. Let's see. That should probably do it. Okay, let me do a quick check one more time. So can you hear the game audio now? Let me know if you can. You should be able to hear a little kind of jingle. All of the audio back then was just so, it was so cool, at least in my opinion. It's always been pretty sweet. Okay, so this is running in Fusion 3.64, which is basically the best Game Gear emulator for the Windows PC, or at least I think so. And so it's just software. Yeah, so just software emulation. Yeah, so this game, if you remember Jurassic Park, the movie, this game obviously came out with it, and it's just a super fun game to play. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I've played it a bunch. So I usually can beat the game if I'll actually sit here for the whole time. It actually doesn't take very long to beat it, and there's all these different segments. Some of these segments, absolutely don't matter that much. So this one, for example, even if you lose the segment, you just move into, the next part of the game, which is kind of this kind of action phase. So right now, if you get those little blue things right there, those are power-ups. They give you one additional bar on your health bar down at the bottom of the screen there. Now this boss right here, I'm not going to do anything and let them take me out. Basically just get me back over to the action part of it. So let's see here. So I'll go to the action stage, and this one, I think I'll leave it like that. I'm basically just going to kind of run as fast as I can, and then duck, and then duck, and then go forward. Then you have to do like the timing to get through each one of these. So let's see here. I think I got that one. This one I usually wait to right about here. Oh, it still got me. Oh, it took me out. That one killed me. Okay, so I got to restart on this one. So that's not too bad. So let's see what we got here. Like I said, I usually am able to beat this game if I'll sit down and play it for long enough. It's only about 25 minutes or so. And it's a lot of like remembering patterns and things of that nature. So pretty interesting. Let's see. I'm not doing so good though this time, am I? Let's see, maybe I can make it up right here. Let's see. Yeah, anybody else that plays any kind of like retro games, let me know what you play. Or if this is a game that you're like, well, it looks fun, but it also is, it's also a very hard game, I must say. So let's see, let's go ahead and jump right over here. And, okay, I got through that. I'm actually very surprised that I was able to get through that. Okay, so right over here is a couple of goodies here. Let's go right over here. And jump through here. I've memorized most of these levels. Mario games on the Analog Pocket. I think at this point I'm dead. Woohoo! I cannot believe I'm able to outrun that thing. Was that not sweet or what? So let's go over here. And we'll come back into this section. And then back over here again. And I will get another health bar. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. That is that's very difficult. Okay, so I'm making it through it. Oops. Let's see here. Let's switch to the gun. See here. Also, these small consoles like the Miu Plus. Oh, so much power in the hand now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all of that kind of stuff that I was reporting on, you know, all of the new smart TVs and all that other stuff. It's just crazy. It's crazy what you can even do now. You know, especially these older systems like this right here. I like the physical hardware too, but emulation is so amazing, you know, now on it, and especially with like being able to have save states. I don't know, for me that kind of like opened my game to like really enjoying some games. You know, there's some games that's so hard because they put you like all the way back at the very beginning of the level or something. Yeah, there's just so many like options, you know, to it today. Which, you know, there wasn't stuff like that before. So, in order to get to the final boss in this game, you have to play all of these all the way through without using one continue. We haven't used a continue yet, is the good news. So, that's good, because again, if you use one continue, then they automatically, you can't make it to the 5th island, or the 5th part of the Jurassic Park. So, doing at least well enough to keep us in this thing. I always try to get the 1-ups, which right there it is. And there's the other one. And let's see what else we've got here. So there's a little trick that you could do that basically gives you like an additional health bar. It's like basically shooting these little rocks that comes, there it goes, like right before it. It took me forever to figure that out. And then again, you can sit here and battle these bosses if you want to, but again, it doesn't matter if you do so. Let's see. These Chinese console makers releases like new consoles each 3 weeks or so. Yeah. It's all kind of crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna let this thing take me out so I can get to the next part of this mission. Okay. I don't know if anybody kind of grew up like watching this. I'll probably put parts of this video as maybe a playthrough on my Michael's Gaming Finds channel. I don't know if this might be fun for somebody else to watch if they have, never experienced the game. I'm sure there's probably a million walkthroughs that other people have created of this game. So we'll go right in here. Oh yeah, you always want to collect those things because you can get this little health that was up there. So I'll jump in this one and we will come right over here and drop down to this part. All right, so it took me forever to figure out that you could actually hang from the ceiling. But after I finally figured that part out, I was good. At least with this section. But the game gives, there's so many different things that it kind of forces you to do. Another trick that I found by playing this game was you don't even have to take that ladder. You can just run through it, which is pretty cool. So let's see, let's switch to this thing and we are going to kick some butt real quick. Boom. 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 And there we go. Yeah. Got through that part. And like, that's not funny. That it was funny is that isn't even the hard part. There's so many hard parts in this whole game. I really don't like this boss fight, to be honest with you. It's this like bird. Actually, I know, whatever the name of the dinosaur is. You have to shoot it, and it's a lot of fun because it will knock you off, and a few other things. So let's see. There we go. It's got 2 bars left. And let's see if we can knock this one out. Okay, just about died right there. Just about died right there. Okay, that did it. Okay, so that one is now done. Let's see here. So let's go to the next one. So you can beat these islands in any different order. I know when I was originally playing this, I kept thinking, hey, if I can't beat this game, or if I have to beat those in a certain order, just miss that little power up. which isn't good. I just missed the 1-up there. Hopefully I won't need any of those 1-ups or anything like that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I did get that one. And now I'm just going to let just kind of die out of it. So you're saying still no audio for the desktop. Let's see. Test it one more time and tell me if you can hear it now. Oh yeah, I gotta put focus back on this thing. Okay. Little tornado here. Run through this thing. Now a bit normal. Don't you just love those graphics? Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, so I love these graphics. These things like scream. These things scream, 90s. I mean, look at that lightning. Compare that to, Last of Us 2 remastered. When they're in Seattle, and you see the lightning coming down in the game. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so this obviously isn't as easy as it looks. But, again, I have played it a bunch. So I do know where everything's at in the game. This is a pretty fun one. Let's see. Gaming on the go. Yes. There's this little 1-up right here we're gonna get. I think this section is pretty much done. Boom! There we go. It's always like so fun, to be able to, just kind of, chill with some of these retro games. I don't know what other people does kind of in their afternoons or when they get home from work or whatever, but this is absolutely one of my favorite things to do. So let's get up here. And there's a lightning strike. Sometimes miss that. There we go. And then there's a lightning strike. And if you're down there in that little hole, you're pretty much done. Let's see. There should be somebody running out. Oh. There's zero mercy. Uh-oh. I just barely got out of there, so I just barely made it from that one. Now this boss fight is weird because it took me a while to figure out a decent strategy for it. Now, that time it didn't work, but it took me a while to find out a pretty decent strategy for it, and I think I've got it. We'll try it this time, but basically it's like stay on this side the whole time. I could have gotten a few more shots back in just a second ago, and now basically immediately drop down here and then just unload, and that pretty much is the whole, the whole thing. Yeah, so like drop down here, and now that should probably drop, what, 2 more? Yeah, so that's really the whole entire strategy, which isn't very much. I've seen people that play this game and are able to kill it a lot faster by using these kind of like bombs. But yeah, I don't know. I think this one will do it. Okay, there you go. At least this is a safer method. Like I said, if I post this on my other channel, then that's at least another method that if somebody's playing this game, you know, would be able to see. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we haven't used a continue yet, which is great. You have to beat all of these in order to, without using a continue in order to get to the final mission. So let's see what I have in me for here. I think for the most part these are... Oops, I did get it. Maybe I'll get the life thing too. There we go. Got that one. Got lucky. Alright, I'm just going to let it just kill me again. Or should I try to get it? Let's see. Let's go. I was just going to do it because it's sometimes easier just to get to the next part, since again this part of the game doesn't matter. Ooh, that thing is fast. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, well, there's how to do it, and if you have all 5, or what did I have, 5 of those little stars, you get this kind of 1-up thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so if I want to, maybe I'll just oh no. Gonna say, there we go. Let's try this. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? That's 2 L's. There we go. Okay, I'm actually thinking I should concentrate. Okay, I think I'm going to be clear here. Okay. And yeah, I've explored all around this area before. Okay, so we're getting close here. We'll go ahead and chunk this in here. And just keep rocking and rolling. Boom. Okay, so this is easily the easiest boss of all of the games that I can recall playing ever. And it's real weird how the difficulty of these bosses, you know, go from, you know, being hard, especially the final boss, to being, you know, this one right here, which is really crappy. Hey, what's up? Dragon? I just thought I would play this retro game and see if anybody else wanted to check it out. I thought I would play it all the way through. So I don't know how long I've been streaming now, but this is definitely probably been playing for about 25 minutes at this point. And so this should be the final level, which it is the final level. And let's see if I can beat this thing. And yes, I should be able to. I would hope so. So I'm missing. There's the life. And I should really try to get the power up thing just in case I need it. The final boss on this game is really weird. I think I have strategy now to beat him because, again, I've used playstates. Let's see. Actually, I think if you let it get that far, you can never catch up. Yeah. I don't think I can get him. Basically, from playing this before, if you don't knock him out at the very beginning, see, there you go, he won. Then, yeah, it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so this is the final level of the game. And it has some pretty interesting parts in here. So let's see, I've got 1 health bar right now, which absolutely is crappy. Just 1 health bar. But I've got 5 lives and 5 continues. Let's see. Okay. I cannot believe I actually got that timing right on those lasers. The trick to that part is that it's something like a 1, 2. I'm sorry. It's you count to 3. I should be able to get around this one. You count to 3, and then you basically just bolt, start running. So let's see here. I always thought that little place where the dino comes out, like this right here, I always thought that little dino was so, I thought that was so cool, especially back during the day for it just to pop out over there. Let's see what else we've got here. So we're going to go straight here. I'm going to switch. Yep, I just about died there. That is correct. Now, there's another one that gets me all the time. Oh! What did I say? It gets me. Look at this. Like, I always, like, you gotta go back from the very, very beginning. Let's see here. It's pronounced dragon, but close enough. I love these kind of streams. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I love these kind of streams. My favorite was TMNT. Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, we're gonna get him this time. Alright, I don't know if I can do that little trick just a second ago again. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, run. Woohoo! It worked that time. Well, it worked the previous time as well. It took me forever to try to figure out how to get around those lasers when I was originally playing it. And as you know, like, again, I play this game, you know, quite often. and I can tell you that it feels almost like a different game every time you play it. There's something that you didn't think about, or there was some little thing, and even in these sections, it's just a gigantic maze that took me forever to figure out how to kind of get around this kind of labyrinth that they had created inside of it. So we're going to do it the safe way this time. Okay, so we're almost there. We're going to go here. Let's see if I can get by it this time. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, I got by it. Okay, so this is the final boss of the game, and you have to knock these bricks, or whatever those are, containers, down on that thing. Woo! And so, you also can't get too close, because if you do, then... Woohoo! Then he will destroy you. Oh, almost. There we go. Woohoo! And there is the ending of the game. So that is beating Jurassic Park, which was, oddly enough, my goal for the day today. Yeah, I do play this game, obviously. It's super, super duper hard. It's just one of those games that I always kind of go back to. It's this one. I play Vampire, Master of Darkness for the Game Gear. I really love the game Aladdin for the Game Gear. That's another one that's kind of like my go-to. So yeah, for my Game Gear stuff, you know, you can't really beat if you're going to use a PC, you know, using, you know, some of these kind of controllers like this one that I got right here, which was the N30 Pro, which is an older model of the 8-bit DOS stuff. But it kind of has that nice little SNES feel to it. I think this model is even discontinued right now, but I super love the feel of this controller. It's got these little blue LED lights on it. Maybe you can see those. But yeah, pretty sweet thing. So yeah, anyway, this is the kind of thing that I do after I get home from work, and just thought that I would hit the stream button here and share that with all of you. If you are interested in watching a replay of it, it will be on my other channel, which will probably be it'll be on the Michael Gaming's Fine somewhere. I may chop up the video and at least just put in a playthrough of the game, since I know the game is actually pretty popular, and I don't know, maybe there's a bunch of walkthroughs out there, but maybe I can provide something a little bit different. Anyway, hello Golden Rich from Australia, and then Discount Ben Favorites. Yes, Teddy Belcher. All right, thanks all for watching, and I'll